The girl saw her baby brother sleeping alone and quietly picked him up, carrying him to the pool's edge. Without a word, she dangled him over the pool water, wanting to test whether newborns could actually breathe underwater. Mom was in the chicken coop gathering eggs at the time, while Dad was glued to the game on TV, completely unaware their child was in danger. As the seconds ticked by, the baby gradually stopped breathing in the water. These kids were absolutely clueless about what they were doing. Just as the two were having a grand time playing with the baby, Mom finished collecting eggs and suddenly sensed something was wrong. She spotted the siblings by the pool holding what looked like a tiny foot. This scared the living daylights out of her, and she sprinted over in a flash, snatching the baby from their hands. Thankfully, after she patted his back a few times, the child started wailing loudly. The sister tried to explain herself, but instantly got slapped across the face. The boy got a hard slap too. Only then did Dad hear the commotion from watching TV, though he had no idea what had just happened. Hearing this, Dad flew into a rage and immediately grabbed the Bible from their hands, threw it on the ground, and poured liquor all over it right in front of them. It turned out these siblings weren't their biological children. They were albino siblings adopted from the convent. A year ago, on Jack and Lisa's wedding day, something absolutely horrific had happened. Lisa's wedding dress became soaked with bright red blood from underneath, and Jack rushed his wife to the hospital immediately. But the doctor delivered devastating news. Lisa had lost the baby. Even worse, the premature birth had damaged her body so severely that she'd likely never conceive again. Lisa completely broke down at this news and spent the next month holed up at home. As a woman, she couldn't accept living the rest of her life without children. So to comfort his despondent wife, Jack took her to a convent to adopt a child. But the moment Lisa entered the convent, something felt off. The architecture on the walls made her feel incredibly oppressed, and when she saw children with physical disabilities, she grabbed her husband's arm, ready to leave immediately. Just then, a pair of albino siblings suddenly approached, begging Lisa not to go.
Tú no te vayas, porfi. Sí, porfi, quédate con nosotros. Podemos jugar a muchas cosas.
Hearing this, Lisa, who'd lost her own child, immediately softened and took both children home. But as soon as they reached their front door, their dog started barking ferociously at them, as if it had seen something terrifying. The couple didn't think much of it at the time, assuming it was just the dog's reaction to strangers. Jack then led the two children inside, unaware that these kids would bring catastrophe to their family. That evening, Lisa was horrified to discover that crosses had been nailed to every door in the house. At first, Lisa didn't overthink it, assuming the crosses were just part of the siblings' religious beliefs. But while she was having a pillow fight with the kids, they suddenly turned off the lights. Before she could react, they pressed a pillowcase tightly over Lisa's head, muttering prayers to God. Just as Lisa was about to suffocate, Jack heard the commotion and rushed in, preventing a tragedy. After this incident, Jack made the siblings apologize to their mother. But when they entered Mom's room, their usually gentle dog started barking wildly at them again. When Lisa tried to intervene, the dog bit her, forcing the couple to rush out for rabies shots. Unknown to them, the siblings had already decided to kill the dog. While their parents slept, they put on strange masks and placed poisoned sausages in the dog's bowl, using a stick to slowly push it toward the dog. The starving dog didn't know the sausages were poisoned and wolfed them down without hesitation.